Oh, I'm so glad that you're safe. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for myself. The zombie carrots have escaped the facility and they're on the loose and they're vicious. You can see they've already attacked me and the mutation has already started. It's too late for me, but I should be able to get you out of this facility in round about 20 minutes if you can let me help you. Now, the first 4 minutes of those are going to be programming the computer, making sure I can see the map so I can guide you out. So we'll have to do that together to make sure that the computer is all booted up. Now, we have to make sure and set up our controllers first. In our case, it's going to be a Concept 2 rowing machine, which means going to your drag factor first and setting that to where you want it to be. Now, if you don't know anything about drag factor, just set it between 4 and 5 and you should be okay. Next up, go to your monitor and set it to eye height, so you don't have to look up and you don't have to look down. And finally, if you're able to adjust the foot stretchers on your machine, remember you don't have to be using a Concept 2, then just get to a point where you can come to the front of the machine with your shins pointing vertically, comfortably, okay? Now, this sequencing to boot up the computer is relatively simple. We're going to start off at a nice gentle 20 strokes a minute and I'll guide you through the rest of it. Just listen to me, I'll tell you about how you row and how much effort you have to put in order to get the computer sorted, okay? So, time is of the essence because who knows when my full mutation is going to start, but let's start booting up the computer, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So in order to get the power surging into the mapping system, we have to row it around about 20 strokes a minute, but not too hard. Okay? All I want you to think about is pushing with your feet and connecting your hands to the machine at the same time. Shouldn't feel like this is any real tough effort at this stage. Like I say, we're just booting up. We are warming up the computer. Right now, if we start putting information in and running the computer too hard too soon, it might wear out before the end of our escape, and we can't have that. So in order to get that power in, you want to get that timing right, pushing with your feet as your hands connect the handle to the machine. Push, and then that power surges into the machine, into the computer, into the rowing machine. And if you have a nice forwards tilt towards the front of the rowing machine as you do that push, it means that you'll be using all of your muscles efficiently. So you push while leaning forwards with straight arms, and it's only when your legs are about halfway done that you finally swing your back into a backwards lean and then pull in your arms. Okay, the initial boot up is almost halfway, so our next set of information is have to be one-legged. So let's take one foot out, put it on the ground, and row with just one leg in the straps. This will get the left hand processors ready for the mapping system, and then we'll swap on to the right hand processors after this stroke. So let's take the other foot out, put it on the ground, continue rowing. Now this is giving us increased flexibility in the mapping system. Make sure that it's not going to stick. Get a feel for the location that it's going to be mapping. Okay, one more here. Put both feet in. Keep your legs straight and just row with your back and arms. This is telling it where we want to go. So if you just swing over your hips, so you lean forwards with straight arms and swing over your hips into that backwards lean, then hands away, forwards tilt, and then just keep on doing that. Let's do 2 more of these. One more. Right, I'm going to tighten my straps in the way. So, arms straight, forwards tilt, just press out with your legs. push. Not too hard here. This is our final sequence of this boot up. And all you want to do is make sure you hold those arms straight and that forwards tilt as you press with your arms. Now we're going to take 3 more strokes, and if you want to have a quick drink, please do, or just continue rowing at that easy 20 strokes per minute pace, okay? So if you want to stop, take off your jumper, if you're wearing one, or your sweater, have a quick drink. We're going to start our escape in just under 15 seconds. Okay, so in 3 strokes time, the map will turn on. Okay, right, so the map is on, and I can guide you out of the building, and I can see that there are some zombie carrots in the corridor next to us, so I need you to hold this pace so we can sneak past them. If you go too fast, they'll hear you. And like everybody knows, zombie carrots have got great hearing. So you need to make sure and sneak. So anytime we sneak, it's at this 20 strokes a minute, easy pace. You should feel your heart rate rising. Your breathing rate will increase, but it won't feel like a really hard row. Okay, now we're going to need to race out the next corridor, so we're going to take stroke rate up to 24 strokes a minute. So here we go. Just go a little bit faster. There's no carrots around, and like I say, time is of the essence. So if you just push a little harder with your legs to increase your drive speed, then you should find that your stroke rate increases to that 24 strokes a minute, so we can escape the next room. And your pace, your speed, should have gone up as a result of increasing your stroke rate. So that's important. You want to be going about 5 seconds quicker at least as you increase to 24 strokes a minute. Okay, let's take 4 of these. I can see more carrots, so we're gonna have to slow down again. 1 more. So back to that gentler 20 strokes a minute pace. Got to make sure and sneak past these vicious zombie carrots. Because sharp old teeth, you can see right where they got me. I'm done for. That's okay. I'll help you escape, and you can tell the world that the facility is overrun with the zombie carrots. Okay, we're gonna have to try and get out of the building next. And that's gonna mean a series of climbs up and over fences. So we're gonna go 15 seconds fast, and then 15 seconds rest to climb down the other side, or 15 seconds slow, not rest. Never stop. So here we go. Let's go fast. Get that stroke rate up as high as you can. Put in as much power as you can as you try to climb up over the first fence. 1 more stroke. Okay, let's go easy as we climb down the other side of the fence. You don't want to make too much noise. Don't want to set off the alarms. 1 more stroke. Let's go sprinting again, come on. Let's quickly get to the next fence. Try and get away from the cameras. Don't know if carrots can see cameras, but let's not risk it. 1 more. Let's go slow. Back to that 20 strokes a minute as we tiptoe across the moat. There's another fence in front of us. Let's get climbing nice and fast. High stroke rate. Push hard with your legs. Hang off the handle, pull at the back of the stroke. Last one here. Okay, good job. We're doing well. Only a couple of fences to go. We're not being spotted yet. You ready? After this one, let's go fast. Come on. I can hear the chatter of a pack of zombie carrots coming behind us. 2 more. Right. Got to duck under this part. Nice and slow. Don't catch your clothes off any of the barbed wire. Okay, 1 more. Got another fence, come on. Nice and fast. This is the last one, and we'll have made it out into the grounds of the facility. 2 more. 1 more stroke. There we go. Right, climb down the other side of this, and we'll be into the lovely, lush grasslands of the facility. Okay, let's go back to that 20 strokes a minute sneak pace, because there's pressure sensors here and we don't want them to get triggered because we're going too fast. So keep that pace where you're putting in enough effort that you're moving, but not so much that you're getting exhausted, because you don't want to tire out too quick. Otherwise, you might not make it to the final transport that will take us away. Okay, now we're gonna have to climb our big building next, and that means getting more powerful, 5 strokes at a time. Hold your stroke rate, but more power. So here we go. Nice, steady, then a little bit faster, but hold 20 strokes a minute. A bit faster still. 1 more. There we go. Back down to simple, and then build. More power, build. You've got the whole team to take with you. Build. 1 more, build. Okay, back down to simple. Build. Another one. Bit more power. Hear your machine increase in pace. Last one. Then back down to simple pace. Still at 20 strokes a minute. A bit more. A little bit harder. 2 more strokes. 1 more, big powerful one. There we go. We're on top of the building. So let's just get to that simple 20 strokes a minute pace. If you have brought a lot of bags along with you, you might want to go a little faster than normal. Right, so we have to jump over 4 buildings, and we're almost there. So that means we're gonna have to take a running jump. So run for 30 seconds, and then we'll land for 30 seconds. And there's 4 buildings to jump, okay? So nice and fast, high stroke rate. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds. Fast. You need to make sure you are running as fast as you can across the top of this building. The gap below is lined with thousands and thousands of zombie carrots ready to turn you into one of them. Okay, 2 more strokes. Then we'll jump. Now, jump. There you go. Nice and slow. as you land. Ooh. Then we'll get ready to jump the next building. It's not that far down, so you can survive, but then the carrots would get you. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You ready? Let's go for it. Let's run across the top of the building. High stroke rate, high power as you race across the top. Make sure not to trip up with any cables that may be lying around. Okay, in 3, 2, let's jump, jump. Nice and slow. Okay, that's 2 buildings down. Still got 2 more to go. Keep that pace nice and high, or you might not clear the building. You don't want to fall with only 5 minutes to go until we're clear. Last stroke here. You ready? Let's go fast. Race across the top. It's nice and grippy. You can get the speed up. You just have to keep on, keeping on. Put in your effort. Go nice and fast. The ledge is right in front of you. In 3, 2, get ready to jump. Power. Then slow for 30 seconds as you land and gather all your belongings. There's only 1 more building in front of us, and then we can climb down the ladder, 1 step closer to safety. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Nice and fast. 30 seconds. High stroke rate. Lots of push from your legs. You should be really out of breath. Heart rate up high as you put in all of this effort. Okay, 3, 2, big power stroke, jump! Oh, nice slow, 20 strokes a minute. Nice commando roll there to stop. Right, so we're gonna keep at this pace just to climb down the other side of this building, and hopefully nobody will see us and we'll have made it. There you go, we're down the bottom. Just don't clang the ladder. Oh no, the ladder made a huge clanging noise, and I can see the carrots all looking. Will they set chase? They could come for us. They start to run. Okay, another 30-second sprint. We should be able to make it. Are you ready? Let's go. Last, final, high rate, power sprint, and we should end up at the transport, ready to be taken to safety. 15 seconds to go. I can see the carrots behind us. Teeth foaming, poison dripping off them. 2 more strokes and we're safe though. Oh, there we go, into the transport. Now let's just help the pilot get energy by holding 20 strokes a minute and that simpler pace for the next minute and 45 seconds, just until we fly out of the facility airspace. You're safe, so You can take this time to just slowly ease off the intensity. Let your body settle down. This way you can do a sit rep, have a look at your own body, feel for anything that might be sore after today's escape. If your muscles are sore, if your back is sore, you might need to go to the med lab, get someone to look at you. Make sure to stretch when you're done, regardless of how you feel. I know this ship has a weights gym, so if you're off to do any kind of weights or even like a run or something afterwards, just make sure to stretch your rowing muscles, which is your quads, hamstrings, glutes, shoulders, and give your calves a stretch too. So although they don't get used, they still tighten up from all this rowing. But here we go, we're about to hit hyperspace and leave the planet. Ooh, there we go, off to safety. Look after yourselves. I'll hold fort down here, try and fend off as many of the zombie carrots as I can to make sure they don't leave the site. And then hopefully the army will just come along and nuke it from the air. And that will be me signing off. So thank you very much for letting me help you escape the zombie carrots. Please take care of yourselves. Goodbye.